Good afternoon and welcome to another Roulette Rivals 6 match. Today we have TNort versus Ducker, and this is a console semi-final match. Should be an absolute banger. I'm being joined for this by Agent 420 and the Buff Guy, so we got two big mouths and two massive arms to help you through this match. Now, if you don't know how Roulette Rivals works, it's quite simple. You get given a roulette spin. Let's say it's San Fortuna. You'd have to kill Rico Delgado with a screwdriver whilst dressed as a mansion guard, Andrea Martinez with a falling object as the construction worker, and Jorge Franco with a folding knife as the drug lab worker. You go into the map, you complete those objectives, and you leave. If you do it before your opponent, then you get 2 points. If after 60 minutes neither person has done those objectives, then they get a point each. If after 2 maps it's 2-all, they go to a decider. That'll be decided by RNG as to which map they play, and there is no time limit on the decider. So get ready to call in sick to work tomorrow if it's Haven. The 2 maps we've got picked are TNort has picked Isle of Skye, Ducker's picked Miami, TNort banned Dubai, and Ducker banned Chongqing. So I hate to do this to you people, a Haven warning is in effect. So yeah, clear the schedules. Anyway, the spin will be with us in about 3 minutes and 47 seconds. So we'll join you just before that. Listen to the music, bet you Bruce Bucks. We'll see you in a bit. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the console semi-final between TNort and Ducker. I'm joined for this match by Agent 420.
What's up, everybody?
And the Buff Guy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Okay, mild homophobia aside, are you boys looking forward to this? You boys looking forward to this match?
Oh, one of my most anticipated matchups, to be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to this. As a console lad myself, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you got the 2 highly skilled players, and Buff, you're a console man yourself as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a console guy, and honestly, this is what I expected the match to be in the finals for console brackets, to be honest. So
Could still be
freaking awesome.
Could still be a final one as well. This is the winner's bracket semi-final. So, Bin is here. 420. What do we got, sir?
Oh wow, look at this. We've got an explosion accident in the knight's armor and a saber in a suit.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's definitely not a rookie spin.
That is not a rookie spin.
That's a round 4 spin, I guess. Explosion accident is obviously a
remote trap.
Kill.
Yep.
You have to do the trap for that because of the armor. Yeah, absolutely.
That's actually in the rules as well, that it has to be a remote trap type kill for a knight armor.
Yeah. Suit start as well, obviously forces the hand quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that's potentially going to change some approaches. The saber being a 2-handed large melee weapon.
Fortunately,
there's a lot in this spin, to be fair. It should be
put the saber in the briefcase though, so that's convenient. But
good call.
Even still, to get to Sophia in time before the constant comes in the room, so you got to isolate her at around 2 minutes. So you got to bring the saber with you back in with you with a.
Where would you collect the saber from?
The chapel. There's a stash point in the chapel. You can't bring one in. No, it's not a bringable, is it? No, it's not, is it? Oh wow, yeah.
Saber would be like in one of the you know what's that douchebag? I can't think of his name now. The Explorer.
Oh, Blake Carrington.
That's him, Blake. You know where he starts? On that floor, there's a couple of glass chests with swords and stuff in. I'd bet it's up there.
And Doria's saying it's in the Butler's Tower.
Right.
Yeah, it's either. I was just going to say Butler's Tower seems like the most obvious place for it to be. I think that because most of the axes, the broadsword is up on the keep, very top of the keep. So
assuming we didn't know, Gordy, what would you do about that? Any recommendations?
Look it up on the internet, I expect. Okay, so we got Ducker's in the Master of Ceremonies room, and he has made very short work of those guys. Starting in the on top of the chapel there, and already in there in suit, cleared that room in about 30 seconds. That rapid, very nicely done. Of course, that is a good spot to isolate Zoe, and certainly for a trigger kill.
Idea.
And we got a restart there from Toby. He did not get what he was after.
He has the same idea and same approach as Ducker, though. At this point,
he's taking the guys outside first before going in. But Ducker's just straight skipped that.
Yeah, he just threw a battle axe and just went.
I find if you do take those guards
spawned. What a...
Oh, Ducker's got the
Ducker.
elite guard here.
Yeah, no, Ducker's been spotted.
Oh wow!
Somehow, it must have been a
I think the guy opened the door when he threw it, so the door was open and he wasn't expecting it to be.
Yeah, it was a slight side knockout.
Missed the actual KO there, but
Nort going steady, like you say, cornering those two dudes outside there.
This does help, I find, sometimes to knock these guys out in this room, just in case you have a problem getting Zoe's guard. Zoe will walk into that room, see the bodies, and start panicking, which gives you a couple extra seconds to get her before she runs down the stairs.
That is a lovely turn by Ducker, though, on those two guards outside.
Yeah.
Straight in there. And look at that. 27 seconds, all three of them in there, knocked out. No hassle at all.
Just thinking, Nort has used a lot of tranquilizers already.
Yeah.
I think he's used all 4 of his darts. Don't know if that's going to come into play, like getting up to the knight's armor.
Fortunately, with scale, what I've found with my experience with it, which I don't have a lot of, considering I don't really like this map, but the map is really forgiving. You can bring a shit ton of darts and not have to worry too much about needing loud or needing silence pistols or anything like that. It's a pretty good map as far as dart use goes. So.
I mean, I seem to recall watching Yanini on the hunt for a pistol one time on this map, covering like half the map looking for it, but that's another story.
See here,
they're looking for a better approach this time. He's going to let one go in, I think.
No, he's just letting them both go.
Okay, it's just going to pass.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, thing being, with the constant going through that room where the radio lure is safe, if he is going for the radio lure, and I'm not saying he is, the constant does go through there quicker if you don't start at the harbour. I don't know why. It's one of those weird little things. Toby, giving us a bit of role play there.
Yeah, this is some interesting stuff from Nort, actually. It looks like he's concentrating on Zoe first, getting her set up, and then he's going to catch Sophia on her second loop. Which, I mean, like we said, there's a lot in this spin, so it's not a bad shout.
It's not a quick one.
I mean, you've got to set the explosion up and get up to the knight's armor, haven't you? So,
have indeed.
By the time he's done all that and got a saber, probably time for that second lure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Ducker getting the radio lure on Zoe. Sophia. Sophia has a P in her name, and therefore she's wearing the purple catsuit jumpsuit thing. That's how you know the difference.
P for purple, eh?
P for purple.
So Nort here has got himself a textbook isolation on Zoe and should be able to set up propane in this room, I believe.
Nice to see him use Munga's favourite briefcase. He's going to obviously want to hide anyone that's not tranked, because once that bomb goes off, there's going to be some interest.
This is nice from Ducker. He's going to leave his suit just around the corner here.
Makes no sense.
Get himself a guard disguise so he can go and get his...
Oh, and he got a side KO. Oh, what a awful head turn.
Unlucky.
In the little corridor there that links the radio room.
That's a shame, because I was really excited to see how these two strats played out as we got deeper into it, because they're very, very contrasting, aren't they?
They are.
Contrasting approaches.
I like that there's similar strats, but still different enough in their own way that it's keeping it interesting. You know, this is a really cool, two completely different but at the same time similar approaches.
Yeah.
Joe in chat is calling a rip on TNort side from an unhidden guard.
Maybe.
Do we think that's happened though?
I don't know. I mean,
he's probably thinking his red guns are from punching Zoe straight in the face.
I mean, I don't think it's happened yet. He's saying he will rip. at some point soon if he doesn't get back and hide said body.
Gotcha. Well, chat, as we
Oh,
know,
in fact, yeah, he's got an explosion, so unless he detonates that at the exit, somebody's going to come investigate the explosion, aren't they? I think that's what he's getting at.
I thought
Unless
he
he's
used
gonna
some
bring the armor
darts.
down. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's. I think he left. Maybe hit one. He
Ooh,
ran out of darts early, didn't he?
But there's
Ballsy hit from TNort there. Ballsy, he could have knocked that guy right off the ledge there.
Yeah,
was
that has
crazy.
happened.
Yeah, very well done by TNort. You saved it there. That was pretty good. I think he timed it a little bit to wait for the card to turn a bit, and then time to hit. I don't know.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Nice
no,
going.
no.
Shit!
Oh, he's fallen backwards.
Oh shit!
No, he's not.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone for sure.
Where's the NTK?
He lands on the grass, I think.
Of course, gravity doesn't work.
He landed in a bush. He's safe.
Yeah, the
What?
bush broke his fall.
That's a thing.
That's the thing.
No.
Unless they fall
Oh,
out of bounds, or you push them or dump them, people can fall for a very long way and not die.
Funny story. I've knocked Zoe off there before, down into the water, and somehow she teleported back to the land and just stood there. Strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. 'Cause I was hitting her with a muffin and just letting her free fall off the edge, and the game must have decided to reset her instead of killing her.
Look
Hitman
at
logic
that,
for the win. Okay,
There
Nort
you
has
go.
a saber. We
Yeah,
know his
Nort,
suit is not
uh,
far away.
He broke
How's he
the
doing for
glass of the
timing?
briefcase.
Oh, and that
Well
door's
done.
locked. Oh no.
Oh, shit.
That's fine. He can climb. How's it? I don't know the timing for the lure. I don't know.
He
if you
can
guys
put the
do.
saber on his back, but he's thrown it into the room. But
Yeah, that is.
that's how that goes sometimes.
I mean, it's faster, I guess, isn't it?
Well, no, because you're holding it anyway.
Oh, faster than putting it in a briefcase, not on the back.
Oh yeah. Well, he doesn't need to take. He doesn't need to put it in the briefcase. He can just dump it in that room if that's where he's thinking of isolating Sophia.
So I'm going to assume he's too early. He thinks he can get his suit in time.
It's awkward, that one, isn't it? How long is she going to be through there?
I have no idea.
It all
I don't think
depends.
he's triggered anything, has he?
Has
Does
she
anyone
just
in
got to the
chat
floor? Well, chat's
Anyone in
out.
chat know the time?
Chat's out. I wouldn't worry about what chat I got to say. They're already out.
Right.
They've been out.
Okay, so Nort's just come back, hid that body that I assume that was the one Joe was mentioning before. He's going to pick his suit if he can find it. The outside.
Yeah, it's this one here. It's the first guard he tranked.
Got a 3.25 minute lead over Ducker right now.
Yeah.
Which is pretty huge. He'll be stoked to take his map if he can keep his nerve.
He's
Yeah,
put a
this
lot
is,
of work into this setup as well, hasn't he?
Oh yes.
He's playing it really safe too. Well done on that.
Now, didn't he trank those two guards?
I
think
think
he
he
tranked
tranked
one.
at least one of them.
Yeah, but he's forgotten which one.
I suppose if one gets woken up, they might go and look upstairs. So yeah, moving both is kind of smart actually.
Yeah. There is a,
Then
there, I mean,
they
there's a
just
box
pick one
right
up
there he
there.
can put them in. If he really, really wants to, but he's leaving them right next to the box.
What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt
Yeah, I mean, nobody's got any business going up there
Yeah, but that wouldn't
unless they
stop him
find
going up
somebody
there.
right under the stairs, and then they might, you know.
Yeah. Then there's
I think that's
this is Hitman. Would you trust Hitman?
Never
So
have, never
how's
will.
his- So Zoe is set up. She's ready to go kaboom. Sophia is now in his suit. He's got his saber next to the alarm. Assuming his timing's good, this is looking really strong for TNort here. Is Ducker a raider now? No, it is suit.
His suit, he's just got one of the assault
Shadows.
rifles.
So he's looking for his first kill then right here, isn't he? He just needs to drop the rifle.
Yeah. There you go. You can see the saber on his back.
Yeah,
But we don't have an isolation yet from Ducker for Zoe, do we? Although to be truthful, you don't need one.
One target down.
It depends how confident
Well,
you are.
where are you going to set the trap for? Because you need to be in
I
a knight
don't-
armor.
I don't know the map well enough, but both of these guys do, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's pretty tough in this for this particular spin. I mean, you need knight armor and explosion accident, so
Ooh.
she needs
Toby-
to be KO'd.
Toby with a corner takedown there, which I thought was quite risky, but
That's pretty
totally and utterly made me eat my words that I didn't say prior to that.
Okay, so So Nort still doesn't have Sophia, so he's going for third cycle or something. I assume he really wants to get this other kill done first.
The
Yeah,
knight's
awesome.
armor. You've got to go up to the old glass room, haven't you? Whatever that's called up there.
I mean, you got to know Ducker's catching up fast.
Ducker in slow. That's why this match
I mean,
was
I
highly anticipated.
assume Zoe is on the way for him, which means he could have that ISO down pretty soon, and then he's basically taking the lead.
Yeah, you can still rip pretty easily getting to the top of the keep, though. So
That is true.
a lot of enforcers up there, even in the god disguise,
Yeah.
which is the bodyguard. So
Yeah, it's the elite guard disguise he's currently in. Oh, and he's not got a key card there.
I mean, there's windows to climb around, isn't
There
there?
are. That's obviously what he's looking to do here. Ducker with a nice bit of bump and grind on Zoe there. Giving himself some red guns, but yet obviously the isolation was more important.
Exactly what we saw from TNort earlier.
Indeed, yep.
He's using an EMP though. TNort used the taser. Not that that makes any real difference. Taser is, of course, instant.
Concussion Ducky would obviously work, and you don't need to prep it either. You don't need to get it leaking. Just need to make sure it is in close proximity, and it's got the advantage over the breacher that you're not going to accidentally kill your target with the breacher rather than the propane, which is what you would want. Okay, Nort,
So,
here we go. Looking to hide, looking to hide. Not. Oh, he's got the hidden.
he's got it.
Yeah, it needs to stop hiding again though to detonate.
Oh fuck.
Oh, come on, dude. Oh, mate.
we'll take the guard outside, I think.
And
Yeah.
Zoe is down for
Oh,
Nort.
no. Oh, he's got the snail.
Got Clark, yeah.
They just take the clothes you come up in. But that'll do.
If that works, that works.
We'll get him a free disguise so he can get down again.
Does indeed.
Meanwhile, look at Ducker. He is hot on his heels right now.
Wow.
He is
Look at-
also
look-
going to be up at that disguise very soon, and he has nothing left to do afterwards.
No, he's
Nort
already
still has
got
to go and isolate Zoe and retrieve his suit.
Nort giving himself camera trouble there, deciding that cameras, no, I can sort that out by the chapel. And here
Yeah, fair
comes
enough.
Ducker then. 8 minutes and 9 seconds in the in-game time for Ducker. 11 minutes and 20 seconds for Nort. You can see that nearly 3-minute head start that Nort had is rapidly going down because of decision making with the infantry.
Ducker's got his good approach here. He's taking out these guards
Like
just
this.
to make things easier for himself.
It's
That's a
much
big-
easier for him to
Yeah.
get in and out.
Nobody's going to go up there, are they? So that's that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely. You got the
Get
dark
changed,
despair.
set the
Yeah.
detonator,
Oh.
and he gets straight changed again.
Oh, she does go. That took a little while.
It's EMP, isn't it?
Yes, like you said, taser is instantaneous.
Mr. Gray, what's your status?
EMP
So,
gives a little bit of a heart
TNort
attack.
I'm at the
still doesn't have his
helicopter.
suit.
Place is crawling with security.
No, he does not. But he has. He
47
needs.
is bringing
He's
the
stuck
constant
between
to the
going and
harbour
getting
where
it
it's
or
less crowded.
hanging around for this radio
Hijack
lore.
one of the Archean boats.
Oh, you want the
Seems
lure,
to,
man. Get the
definitely
lure,
made
bro.
a-
Now,
Made
He's
an
not
error
likely
in
to
judgment
come
here, doesn't he?
quietly.
Because
Unless
We haven't got any new game plus problems for Ducker. Just looks like it on the
Yes,
screen.
that might
He just
test
needs to
work.
get the hell out of there.
Such one of the twins.
Ooh, man.
47.
This is intense.
Yeah, dude.
Wouldn't that if Ducker took T-Nort's map? Oh man, this.
He has. Well, he's not out yet. He's not out yet.
I mean,
Oh.
all this standing about is gonna weigh on it as well.
Yeah, man.
Everybody hates that.
Did he take the cameras out already, or?
Nope, he's got that to do as well.
Nort has
he's
got.
still
Yeah,
pretty
Nort's
good.
got camera trouble. So
Unfortunately, he's just in a position to just stand and watch the match go away.
there should be no enforcers for Ducker at this point. Is he going to take? Okay, so Ducker's going out the hole in the
With a
ground.
lockpick.
Yeah, there should be no issues getting to the helicopter. There shouldn't be any enforcers for him there.
I don't think this disguise works for helicopter, does it?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It does.
Oh no! Saying that, he blew up Zoe in the Master of Ceremonies room, so the helicopter's not there anymore.
Right,
That's a
yeah,
good
that's
shout.
what it is. Yeah,
because
yeah,
it spooks the constant.
GG.
Ducker taking TNort's map off him. GG. That was tight, man. That was so tight.
TNort has just got his radio lure as well.
Oh,
So,
not,
I mean,
not
obviously
getting
he's got far too much to do to make this a photo finish still.
yeah, not getting Sophia isolated early cost him there. But Ducker was not hanging around once he had a second bite. of the
Guards
apple.
following her in this time. That's interesting. Never seen that before. You guys ever seen that?
Yes,
No.
yeah. If you don't quite time it
Oh.
right, she one of her guard does come in.
Wow.
That's the funny thing with that one. It always used to happen that her guard came in, but once you actually get the timing right, it was then actually more difficult to get her guard to come in. Silly as it sounds, it's just one of them. But yeah, on occasion, it's that little slip of the thumb or finger, depending on what your input method is. That guard will come in. Okay, so new predictions have been started, and we are off to Miami. And like I said earlier, if Nort takes this one, if it does go to a decider, we will not see Dubai and we will not see Chongqing. So,
Sad about Chongqing, but Dubai can eat a dick.
a bag of, an absolute bag of them with extra hot sauce as well, especially if you don't like hot sauce. No, I'm not Dubai. It's just it's too clean. You
Nobody
know.
likes Dubai.
Nah, we like grimy levels with a
Yeah.
dirty underbelly.
Yeah, like Berlin.
Berlin, for example, or the Meat King's place, whatever that was.
Meat King's Party and Contracts. Yeah. That was a great one.
Okay, everybody, get your predictions in.
Congrats to Ducker for taking TNort's map. That's a huge load off of his chest, at least. I know TNort's probably sweating bullets now, but
Yeah,
Ducker's
now
probably sitting pretty.
as much as obviously we've got Ducker's game audio there because he doesn't tend to play with his microphone on. Nort, as much as I love the dude, and I do love him, I've got him turned down a little bit. It's the same sort of thing you have to do with Throat as well if things aren't quite going his way. They need a little bit of alone time. They tend to express their feelings vocally, and you can't blame them. I mean, we've all been.
I think we all do. We just most of us don't turn our mics on.
Yes.
They're just passionate. They're just super passionate.
Super passionate.
They have so much love for the game.
Okay, chat. We got a load of stars out in the chat tonight. This afternoon, morning, whatever the hell you are. I did
7
see.
in the morning.
I did see the lovely Mendocino. I did see Mungadungalingalingalas. I know how to say Mungadungalas. I just don't know how to stop saying it. Obviously, Adoria, Sexy Tim, B Blunts and Beats. Welcome on in, everybody. And Timony Paradox, Mr. Know-It-All, who, ironically, asks a lot of questions. Barbecue in the house. Meme is our admin for this match as well. New England Patriot, lovely to see you too. And yeah, Micklers. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in.
Hell yeah. Good to see you guys.
Yeah. So 420. Thoughts on Miami? What do you expect to see? What are you thinking?
What do I expect to see, or what do I want to see?
Let's start with what do you expect to see?
At least one of the drivers.
Oh yeah, they're always
I
good.
don't know which one, but it's bound to be one. Sierra Falls, quite a possibility. Some drowning, maybe. Consume poison for Bob would be a disappointing one, I think, at this stage of the match.
Yeah, that's either going to be like the 6 minute or 10 minute mark.
Sure.
I would like to see Moses Lee, Robert Knox, Falling Object, and Blue Seed Driver, Sierra Knox, Electrocution.
I say, that's got some spice to it.
That would be perfect for players on this tier. Two of the best players in the world, and arguably the two best console players. I think that kind of spin would really make things interesting for Miami, especially. So,
I'd just like to clarify, two of the best console players that are in RR6. Obviously, you are talking to 420 here. Let's try not to alienate our co-host.
Hey
Okay.
man, I'm a top player too, bro.
Okay, buff guy, what have we got for the spin? Spin is live.
All right, we got
Wait.
Sierra Knox with a battle axe dressed as Ted Mendez. All right, and we got Robert Knox with an old axe dressed as a journalist.
Double axes.
Double axes. We got an X axe and a Y axe. Nice. This. Good stuff. Oh, apparently Meme was angry because he couldn't chat because his followers only chat. Sorry about that. Until Twitch sorts its bot shit out, its followers only chat. That's the way it is. Okay. Okay. The battle axe. I'm trying to remember where the battle axe is.
It's in the gym right where you.
Yes, of course. It's the old Big Mooney conflagration or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old axe is by the medical tent, just around the corner from there.
Yep, behind the hotel.
Both the axes are on the opposite sides of the targets.
Yes.
Exactly.
And the disguises, I mean, arguably there's a journalist underneath Bob. Ted
is
tempted to start and get like right off the off. Like the position of the axe just kind of throws that, I think, for me.
That
Yeah,
So,
it's
I
tricky
kind of
one
like
today.
One of the country's
Nort's
most
approach here,
capable
actually. I mean, Ducker's doing
military-grade
the Insta Ted, but I
This
kind of
must
like
be
Nort's
connected to
approach.
Kronstadt.
He's going to isolate Sierra first, and I assume grab the axe journalist, go get Bob, and then get Ted and the other axe and go back.
that
Although
certainly
then
looks
how
the
do you carry
approach.
the axe?
Well, you can get. Well, Ted will be able to carry the axe, surely.
Nah, he's a civvy.
He's a civvy. He's a high-ranking military official.
He's
Yeah.
off duty.
Apparently that's not good enough. You gotta be one rank higher.
Well, saying that, did we all remember Ducker juggling a saber? That's the Sheikh, I believe, in Paris.
Oh yeah.
I needed people to go, neighbours of Ducker to go around and check on him because he was going absolutely mental and he somehow got away with it. It was absolutely insane. You haven't
Is that
seen
Roulette
it.
5?
That was Roulette 5. That was RR5. So if you haven't
Right.
seen it, it's in the highlights package as it well should be. Ducker with a nice isolation down. Well, nice lore, peekaboo lore for Bobo.
Very nice.
Isn't it
Nice
Johnny?
for,
Oh, it might have been. You're right. Sorry, it was Johnny. It was Johnny Axe. Ironically, in this spin, we mention it.
Johnny Axe is juggling.
Ducker just. Oh, Ducker did manage to get the lock on there. Only got the one unconscious witness, so that's fine.
nice
Bobby-
to see on meta lure there. Or
Yeah.
new meta, depending which way you look at it.
Yes,
Very
it's an underused lore in that room. Certainly seen it before, but nice to see the laptop being left alone.
Yeah.
As we know, silicon is it's a bit of a rare commodity these days, so you don't want to be breaking people's electronics if you don't have to. Recycle and reuse, people. Recycle and reuse.
So, just like last time, we have another very important difference here. Is that Ducker's picking up the axe as a guard.
Yep,
Nort's
you
opted to go it the hard way, taking his disguise, as I said, to the old axe. And now he's going to try and get the axes across to Bob.
we can see Nort's just picked up the old axe from behind the hotel.
Complete opposite approaches here. It's so
Yeah.
cool. Love seeing that. But good
Once
call on
again,
Ducker with
Ducker
the
with
axe.
Getting the isolation first as well. So could be a strong start.
We're thinking sugar to get Sierra out.
I mean, Nort didn't even do the sugar, did he? I've just noticed. Yeah, he was still going. He didn't isolate her at all. He just started there, right?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Oh, so
There was no dongle. Yeah, he didn't bother picking up the dongle either.
I thought he was going to whack the sugar in and get her knocked out straight away, sort of as he got that disguise, and then he'd have her at least laid out by now, you know.
Yeah. Just to clarify something in the chat there, lads are on about stream sniping. No, the stream sniping has always been a rule. It's not a new thing.
I really like the dongle lure for Sierra personally. It's my go-to when I'm doing Miami, and I'm really digging that Ducker's going for it now too. That's pretty cool.
Nice easy access as well to the security console if you need to take that out. If you're a bit
Exactly.
worried about camera trouble, especially if you're trespassing.
And if you need to lure Sierra, say you're in this disguise right here, which would not really work for the peekaboo because you're allowed in the garage, but there's a medic disguise right around the corner. That's an easy peekaboo strat for Sierra there.
I mean, I was just thinking actually, this disguise wouldn't be half bad for the medic strat, you know. Just start right next to the old axe. Go off and get Bob. Have Sierra self-isolate herself. Realistically, worst case, you get there, knock her out, leave the axe there, and go back for Ted again.
The audience has come to see something
TNort seems to be making it look super easy, just travelling around with an axe in his hand.
Yeah, he's doing a bit of juggling.
Don't doubt, to be honest. A lot of empty corridors under here, isn't there? Although, I don't know why he's come out this side of the bridge. Oh, because he can't climb the pipe with the axe, can he? Yeah, okay, smart.
Of course, it's not one you can stuff in a briefcase either.
No, freaking.
So one can assume he's going to take the same route in reverse with a battle axe.
I think so, yeah. It looks like I mean, he easily could. He just did it this way.
This you got to be careful.
Because you're gonna lure out one of the guards. Now, I have a question on that actually. Propane. I, for the longest time, thought you had to throw the propane up there, but because whenever you go over, you can't climb with the propane, say. But on this particular one, you go out that window, you can actually take the propane with you.
Oh, nice.
So I'm wondering, can you do the same with the old axe? Yeah, I'd love to know.
Yeah, well, we're not going to find out right now because the axe has already been.
Yeah, true. Well, it's like in Marrakesh with the battle axe that's buried in the aircon. Up near the headmaster's spot.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Well, because you can, you can pick that up and you can do some ledge walking with the axe. It just goes in your pocket.
Nort has found himself in a.
Yeah, he's between a rock and a hard place
Did he
on
miss
this
the
one.
laptop? No, he's got.
No.
He didn't do the bullet extract.
He's left the snail for that guard out there.
Oh, is he?
He's going to auto pass out.
Atta
This is
boy.
really good improv from Nort. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I like this.
good pay to win stuff.
Bob
What are the kids saying now? What is that called? Like 12 head or some shit? What's it? 12
He's cracked,
head thing?
mate. That's what he is. He's cracked.
It's cracked, yeah.
Well, hang on. So why is that guard still
Is he
stood?
not passed out?
He's not
Oh, he
passed
hasn't.
out. No.
It wasn't a snail. Where did he leave him then? I mean, it's still clutchable for sure, 100%.
Yeah, he needs to knock that guard out, punch
Go on,
Bobo
lads.
in the face.
They must
Well
have just left
done.
him a gun then.
Now, he hasn't alerted the guard inside. That was nicely done by Nort.
Very, very smart. Well played.
He left the gum. Okay. So
Oh,
Nort...
the chewing gum. It just took too long and he got sick of it.
Oh,
Just
that's
threw it
trash.
in.
Okay, gum's officially
man.
garbage.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Bob is about to get an axe in the face.
And...
Yeah, it's checking his disguise. He is good. And meanwhile, we have not seen much from Ducker. He is 6
47.
minutes
The
45
race
into his
is
spin.
over.
The rest is
Sierra will be
Ted
coming off the
ending the
track
race.
anytime now.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
no
know, that's
kills yet.
30 seconds away from the old axe.
Yep.
Don't actually know where his battle axe is now. We know he's brought it over.
See, in the beginning when they were both doing the strats at the start, I initially thought maybe the strat that Ducker had that's similar to what I was thinking I would have done, but the way TNort's going about this, I mean, it seems to be working in his favor. So, and he knew the route downstairs was not going to have any troubles for him getting the axe over there. So,
Thing is,
really well.
TNort's got. I think he might actually get lucky. The race might end itself at this rate. It ends like 10 minutes or so, doesn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, he's obviously got to get that axe over there, and then he's got to get back and get Ted, and Ted could potentially be in an unfavourable position. Is he going for Ted now?
Love to see it. I mean, he can leave the axe.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
no, that's
Target
fine.
down.
Trespass.
Next
He's got a security guard there. He's not trespassing, so that's fine. I mean, drivers aren't trespassing there either. Or, nor is the mascot.
Okay, I see Sierra dead.
He does.
Oh, wow. Okay, Sierra's done.
He's put
TNort's
himself
still got to stop the
mechanic
race and get Ted.
I mean, I don't like the fact that he's took the axe out here with him.
Maybe he thinks Ted can carry the axe.
Oh, that would be a
That'd be horrible.
issue.
Why is Ducker red? He knocked out... He already done the Bobo isolation, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
he
knocked out
punched him
Bobby.
at the start, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he's in such a good position now because he's about to get himself a free car's disguise. Old Axe is just around the corner, and as I mentioned earlier, there's journalists in the Kronstadt building. naturally.
It's a B tier guard, so he can't go in all the places, and there's still a lot of enforcers and things. But it's still certainly not going to give him any problems carrying and what would normally be an illegal item.
Oh, no, it's out of tranks, but he's luring.
Hey,
He's
can
trying.
lure-
He's even trying to lure.
You can lure Sierra in the
Head is
garage
luring
too
the
with
other guy.
this disguise too.
Yeah, he'll be trespassing in the garage. But
Yeah.
it might be an ISO that we see. I'm always a bit leery of this ISO for Ted here because I think that spot is a bit open. Get a lot of problems there.
Everything
We'll see.
else do.
This is taking him a long time.
Munger's making the point there. Why no space programmer work on the axe and move it across the map? And he's got a point. The lads have wimped out there, to be quite honest, and should be banned. Whoever they beat on the way should actually be reinstated.
Ducker's looking like he's like 60, 90 seconds away from finishing her.
Yeah.
He's headed to Bob. Bob's isolated and not even in a difficult position because he's on that floor, one floor lower. He doesn't have the issue Nort had where he had to throw the axe up.
No.
That whole complication doesn't come into it. Let's get a journalist from here.
Oh, that
Okay, there's no reason not to actually. Yeah,
He's
sure.
not going to fit TNort. Oh, okay. Oh
Wait.
no!
Oh,
no!
Oh no!
Mate,
Just
He didn't know only one body fits in there. so
he
he-
just minced fucking
yeah.
Okay, so for those listening in their cars on the radio, Nort hit someone in the baler, in the wood chipper, and went to hide someone else, but instead turned on that wood chipper and killed the NPC that was already hidden in there. Oh, Nort.
Oh no!
He must have been.
Costly.
He'd had no rips before that. He must have been 12 minutes in.
He knew that. TNort knew that. It's just
Blunt.
roulette brain today. That's all it is.
Yeah,
He already-
man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Well, this is well and truly Ducker in the, I hate to use the term, driving
Oh,
seat.
That's a heartbreak.
Yeah, that is a heartbreak. Really, really is. I mean,
Amazing that this game still finds new ways to screw people, or rather, that we find new ways to screw ourselves.
Yeah.
What are the odds the one place that TNort's going to hide the body just happened to be the one place you can only put one body? And guess what? The prompt to kill the guy in there is the same button as you would press
To dump someone.
put the body in there. It's
Oh,
ridiculous. This game is such a freaking mess sometimes, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I quite agree with Munger in the chat that everyone has done that. I mean, you think Colorado trying to hide Sean if you've already taken out the explosive technician there and you've hidden the wrong one first. That I've been guilty on that one as well. But it's still heartbreaking because you're right in the middle of the competition. You're thinking you're getting close to the final disguise you need.
To the finish line.
To the fucking hell. This is why you get paid the big bucks, buff guy. This is why you get paid the big bucks.
So I believe this is all but over now.
Bro, ban buff from Shoutcasting again. My job is the bad punning.
Hey man, you said you just said the driving seat comment.
Yeah, but at least I prefaced it with a bloody I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm not sorry about that. That was
Worth
freaking brilliant.
noting, TNort has, after that rip, changed his approach and gone for Ted first.
Yeah. Okay, Ducker's just about to off Bobby with the old axe whilst dressed as the journalist, and there are a few exits in sight. He's making double sure. Having a quick look at this spin there.
Well done, 47.
Oh,
Head for an exit.
Very good point by Blunts as well. Very good point by Blunts as well. The acid boxes in the lab in Sapienza.
Oh yeah.
He's not made that mistake before as well.
Yeah.
It looks like
How would
Ducker.
that count as a kill? Would that be a fall kill, or how would that work?
Good question.
Yeah. Interesting.
No, it's not a fall, is it?
No, but
I
would it still
logic.
count because it's
Could
got
be.
the dump animation?
But looks like Ducker is just about to
poison.
head out He's making double sure those guys can't see him as he busts open the gate there. And Ducker is on his way to the helicopter. Ducker is out.
Well done, Ducker.
Just wait for the... and there it is. The admin straight on that. No messing about.
Just a beast player. Gotta say, Ducker just makes it look easy. He really does.
He really, really does.
Very impressive.
Okay, and the predictions have been paid out. GG's Ducker, you move on to the final. Let's have a quick look at that. That was a console bracket match. It was the console semi-finals of all things. There we go. We can see Ducker moves on to the final, and he will face the winner of the losers bracket. Talking of the LB, TNort is not out of this. He could conceivably get his revenge. We have matches to play in the LB. We got Fopper versus Crudy. The winner of that will go on to face Linux Penguin. The winner of that will go on to face the winner of Speedster versus I Like Hitman. So either Fopper, Crudy, Linux Penguin, Speedster, or I Like Hitman will go on to face Toby Nort in the losers bracket round 8. And the winner of that will go on to face Ducker in the final. What are your thoughts on that then, 420? What a match.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, the score doesn't really do it quite justice, I don't think. But Ducker definitely deserved his win there. He played so solid, so fast as well. Very fast, you know what I mean? He earned his win.
Without a doubt. Buff Guy, any thoughts on the match there?
I gotta say, I really loved the fact that they both took completely opposite approaches for both maps, pretty much. Similarities in scale, but for the most part, quite different approaches. It's always fun to see a couple of pros go at it like that with completely different mindsets to the same map and the same spin. It's great, but Ducker is just he's just a force, man. Like it's watching this guy play makes me terrified to continue playing Hitman myself. It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't be put off with him. I think he's overrated, and I think it's just one of those things. I think it's Mike Tyson before he before he come up against Buster Douglas. That's just my thoughts on it. Please, Ducker, do not buy a PC and buy Hitman. Okay, so moving on to the matches we have left. The next match scheduled is at 2200 CEST. Gunthramation will be hosting that one. And that is Chris X versus Mikkelers. That'll be Haven Island and Sapienza. So that's later on tonight. That's not too many hours away. That should be a good one. And then tomorrow we got Fopper versus Crudy. And then we have Pajero versus David Red Sox, which should also be another good match. To extremely... well, they both play it, man. Whatever. I'm not salty they both beat me. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Is there someone on we should go and raid? Anybody on?
Froggy's on right now.
Is Froggy on?
Froggy's on, yeah.
Did Froggy not actually tune into the match? Has he been streaming this whole time?
No, he said he doesn't like us anymore, and he's never watching anybody's stream ever again. And he's too busy leading. Yeah, he's too busy leading Santa's sleigh every Christmas Eve. So good old Rudolph.
Well, we shouldn't go and raid him just because he wasn't here. But all right, let's go give Froggy a raid. And yeah, like I say, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for gambling all your Bruce Bucks. And I'll leave you with a final thought, and that is take care of yourselves and each other.
You fucking legend.